welcome back. Hey, welcome back, family. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Amber, and on this channel we review fragrances and body care, and we sip a little tea from here and there. Your sis may go left, but that's okay. Just subscribe, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, I hope you all are doing well. Hey, new family, I see y'all coming in. I hope you all are doing really well. Well, let's get right into it. Honey, this is my Sneaky Link fragrances. We just gonna call it what it is, okay? And I know Sneaky Link doesn't get the best, the verbiage doesn't get the best light. Because when you think of Sneaky Link, you go to the negative. You're thinking, you know what you're thinking, okay? But when I mean Sneaky Link, I mean these fragrances sneak up on you. And some of them, your like nose goes blind to it and you're like, oh, you smell me? You get compliments, you're like, oh, I didn't smell me. I am surprised you smell me. So I know you all have some fragrances that really sneak up on somebody and sneak up on you at the same time because you're like, oh, well, thank you for the compliment because I still don't smell me. So I have 5 fragrances that have snuck up on me as of late. I know you have some of your fragrances that do the same thing. I would love to know what those fragrances are. Take a moment, comment down below. I would love to know because you all know your sis is nosy. So I want to know what sneaks up on you, sis, okay? So let's get right into it. So first off, I have from Skylar, and this is Vanilla Sky. Honey, I don't know if this thing is because it's been sitting. I have no idea. But when I say I put this on, and this was my, easy reach, it just was right there sitting by my monthly tray. So this is not a part of my monthly tray. But sometimes I cheat on my monthly tray. I've done talked about it. There's no rules. But I just was wanting to pick this up. I was like, oh, let me do Vanilla Sky today, okay? Honey, she said, you have not touched me and I want you to know. Honey, it is such a beautiful creamy vanilla, okay? And this is a clean brand, so it does sit close to skin. But when I was done from work, I went out and did a little bit of a shopping around. And when I say I got a compliment, and I was like, oh, okay. They were like, oh, yes, you smell like a coffee. And I was like, that's interesting. So it did not click to me until I saw the notes. And honey, one of the notes on Vanilla Sky is cappuccino. So I said, oh, okay, well, that makes sense why they was like, you smell like coffee. Because I was like, I didn't drink coffee. I mean, I drank coffee earlier in that day, but it wasn't like, I'm like, you still smell coffee? Like, I'm checking my breath like, hold on, do I got coffee breath? But they said it in such a pleasant way, so I didn't think that they were turned off, by any coffee breath. I didn't have coffee breath. But anyway. But this is such a good vanilla. So if you're looking for a fragrance that gives you cappuccino, caramel, even cinnamon, okay? We even have sandalwood in this. This is such a good fragrance. It also has like a citrus, like a sweet orange note that's in this. This is so good. And when I say don't be fooled, okay, by a clean brand, don't be fooled because they do their good business, okay? And I don't know if it's because it's sat and then I pulled her out and she was like, let me let you remember what you have experienced because clearly I got a little dent in it. So let me have you reminisce about what I did for you. I mean, because she did her big one. Now, I wasn't particularly smelling it all too. Like, when I first sprayed it, I was like, ooh, baby, I was smelling good. But after a while, I didn't smell it. So, I'm working an 8-hour shift, plus. But then going and running errands and then you smell me, that says something for a clean brand. So, highly would recommend if you are into vanilla, if you're into caramel, if you're into like a sweet cappuccino coffee, and this is not strong coffee. This is the fake coffee that I like to drink. Because I know some of you all like your black coffee, but I like the fake coffee. I like the sugary down coffee. I like vanilla latte. I like them cutesy drinks. Don't give me no black coffee. I can't do none of that. Give me all the fake coffee that I've ever wanted to consume in life. Like, give that all to me. Anyway, this gives you that sugary type of cappuccino, vanilla caramel type of scent. This is so good. If you don't have it, get it. You can get it on Sephora, and it's definitely affordable as well. As affordable comparison to some of these other fragrances. So hook yourself up. All right, moving on. Next up, honey, my coworker asked me about this, and I was like, you smell me? It was so like, oh, okay. Because it's not strong to me for my nose. But I know it smells good. It does smell good, but it's just not strong, like runny, like when I walk in the room, it just meets me there. It's not one of those, but anyway, let's talk about it. So it's HufflePuff, okay, from House of Sillage. I was so surprised that she smelled me. I was like, she said, you smell very cake-like. And I said, oh, okay. And then she also said that it was like powdery. She also mentioned that word. So she said cake-like and powdery. And so I was like, okay. And I had to remember what I put on, because at this point, you all, like, I put stuff on and I'm like, sometimes I forget. You know, I'm getting old. So sometimes I forget. You know, is anybody with me? So I had to really remember, like, what did I put on? And it was HufflePuff. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, House of Sillage, HufflePuff. And she was like, I've never heard of that. And I said, yeah, they have some themed cupcakes, right? They're really pretty. But I was like, it's from the Harry Potter line. And I was like, it's HufflePuff. And so I actually showed her, and I showed her that it's 50% off. I don't know if it's still 50% off, but when I showed her, they were having a 50% off sale for HufflePuff. Either way, this, if you all love a good vanilla, but you like that lemon cakey type of scent, like Hard to Get by Jackie Aina's fragrance, like if you like Forever Mood, if you like that type of scent, you would love this. This is so good. But for me, I sometimes go nose blind to this, right? I put it on, I smell it, it's strong, and then after a while, I don't smell it anymore. But the fact that she smelled this on me, I was like, wow, that really snuck up on me. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting her to say, I smell cakey, powdery, like, okay? And she wanted to know, like, she has never, like, I wouldn't say never, but she doesn't a lot of times compliment me on my scent. But the fact that she said something, I was like, okay, this is doing something. Okay, this is doing something. If she said it, yeah, because she tell you what she wanted to. She has no filter. Okay, let's just say that. No filter does she have. And so if she didn't like it, she would tell you she didn't like it. But the fact that she loved it and wanted to know what it was, this, if you want a sneak, like, and this is good for date night too. We gonna get into some dates because y'all dating a lot, okay? Y'all is out in these summer streets dating. But if you're looking for a good date night or date day scent, this is so good. Oh, this is really good for a first date, second date, third date. This is so good. All right, moving on. Next up, if you are looking for a fresh, spicy, aquatic type of scent, even a little bit of citrus in there, look no further, okay? This is the original Acqua Di Gioia. Like, this is so from Giorgioarmani. This, when I tell you, it is so crazy how this does. This to me, this scent goes in and out, right? When you first put it, when you first put it on, you smell that fresh, you smell that mint, aquatic type of scent. But after a while, it goes missing. It goes missing. But then every other time, it like sneaks back up on you. Like it runs past your nose, or you lift up your hand and here it comes again. Like, it is so off and on, but I get so many compliments. And I will say, let's talk about exfoliating. 2 seconds, right? If you exfoliate You know, some of you all exfoliate every day, so this is not nothing new. But if you exfoliate with this, like if it's your exfoliating day and you're doing like a really deep cleanse and then you put this on, oh, honey, this getting into your like pores and all of that or whatever. This is so good. When I tell you, you're going to be smelling fresh all day, and people are going to be like, oh my goodness, like you smell like you just got out of a spa or a bath or what. This is so good. And for it to be an affordable designer option, I love this. Okay. I would highly recommend, because you can get this at a steal deal at this point. But this is so good. And the compliments around you, some people will not be able to smell, will not give you a compliment, will not be able to smell this. But then there are others that they're like, what's that? Like this goes in and out, and it's like, bam, 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 knock them down, knock them down. This is so good. I feel like this sneaks up on you, because people, to me, doubt the power of this, right? Because this is an oldie but a goodie, but doubt is like power. And this is on my tray, so you'll probably see this again. But the power of this, the fresh, and what it's doing in the summer. Oh, hello. You want the compliments to roll, and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for the compliments to roll. This is what you want. I know you got this in your collection. Pull it out, dust it off. Pull her out. So good. And especially when I am saying on your exfoliating days, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing. She is so good, and you will get so many compliments, and she does it good. And how she sneaks up on you, she just, I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Okay. Can you tell? Love this. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Moving on. Next up, if you are looking for a your skin but better, a woody aromatic type of fragrance that is so good, hangs on you, smells like, oh, it's just so good. Okay. I am talking about none other than Juliettehasagun Supierdose. Okay. This is powerful. Okay. And the compliments you get will amaze you, because you're like, oh, I didn't put much on. It's one of those, like, it's a must type of scent. And it's like, oh, I wasn't planning on doing the most, but this ends up being the most. Oh, and to me, this could be for men and women. Like, I can see this is a very good unisex one. I could see brothers, I could see you wearing this, and sis, I could see you sweat drop. Okay, sweat comes upon you in the summer, honey, you're gonna want to smell like this. Oh, this is such a good gym scent, like an everyday, you running your errands. And when I say you don't do, like, this is not giving the most. Like, this is like, oh, that's what you put on? It's one of those. It is so good. But the compliments you get, you would think that you put on like this combination on top of the combination, and then you went back and did another combination. It would think like you did a whole huge routine and all you did was put this on. Like, this is very effortless but beautiful. And it's so good. Like, it needs to be a part of your collection. If it is not, now it is a little cute penny. I feel like I got this in the 130-40, but you might be able to get a really good deal with this, especially at this point, because this is not a new fragrance. But when I say it does everything and more. So if it was like a pheromone type of, like, no, like, I know that there's like fragrances that like attract people because they have like these pheromones or something in it or whatever. This would be it. Like, this would be one of those that like people turn around and they're like, what are you wearing? And you're like, not a Supierdose. Julia has a gun. Like, you're like, nothing big. It's one of those. It is so good, and I feel like it attracts. So be careful. So if you don't want attention, if you don't want nobody to talk to you, you don't want to be around the people, you don't like the people today, don't wear this. Because the people gonna compliment you. So just don't wear this if you don't want the people to talk to you. Okay? If you having a bad day and you like, I don't want to do people. I don't want to do people. I don't want them to look at me, speak to me, nothing. Don't wear this, sis. Just don't be in that mood and wear this, okay? Because you gonna be really mad. You gonna be butthurt mad because they gonna talk to you. They gonna compliment you. But maybe you need it to pick you up, because I don't know that. There's some times where I'm like, the people get on my nerves, but I'm never not like, don't talk to me, don't speak to me, don't look at me, So you might need this just to give you a pick me up, just suggest it. If you coming with that, you might want that. Moving on. And last but certainly not least, one of my favorite fragrances to wear in this type of weather. I have talked her down. Have you all gotten your nose on her already? I mean, come on. It's not Angel Nova, but it is Mind Games Lionara. Oh, baby, have you gotten this passion fruit right here? Have you been snuck by her? She come with it. Oh, and she's so fruity and so pretty. And she sits so pretty and prim and proper. But she comes with, like, force and vengeance. She's I am here. Oh my goodness. Sometimes throughout the day, I have gone nose blind to this scent. But again, the compliments, people around me, when I say they're like, they still smell me. Oh, you smell good. Oh, I smelled you from across the room. I smelled you were here and now you're not. Like one of those things, like, this is so good. I've gotten plenty of compliments. And again, when you're out in this hot weather, this is going to become like nose blind to you. I mean, but maybe you have doused yourself and oversprayed upon the overspray and this is not your issue, right? You're like, I don't know what you're talking about, sis. But for me, when I spray, in my thought of an overspray, when I overspray, I still sometimes go very nose blind to this, but it comes back on me and I'm like, oh, there you go. Okay, I know you are still here. But people around you, oh my goodness, you receive so many compliments, okay? So she a good sneaky link. She comes sneaking up, okay? She is so good, okay? Now I will say, I'm not sure. Well, man, you can wear anything, right? But this definitely, to me, leans a little bit more feminine than masculine. However, ... you can wear whatever you want. You know how your sis is. Wear what you want, okay? She good. Get your nose on to see if you vibe. She's a good penny. She in that 400 range. She up there. But is it good? Absolutely. Amazing. I am so excited. I'm so happy to have this a part of my collection. She will always be in my collection. I hope I never run out of this because then I would have to purchase it again. Either way, I absolutely love and adore this fragrance. Lionara from Mind Games. It is so good. If you're looking for a good, fresh, fruity, powerful scent, look no further. You need this in your collection. If you don't mind passion fruit, you will absolutely not mind. And if you love passion fruit, you will love this scent, okay? Well, that is all, family. That is all for my sneaky link fragrances. What are some fragrances that sneak up on you from time to time? I would love to know. I'm nosy, so comment down below. Give me a list. Or give me one or two. You don't have to give me a list. But what are some experiences that you've had where fragrances have snuck up on you and you're like, oh, you smell me? I want to know what those are, okay? Make sure you subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, make sure that you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough to, yeah, your sis just did, okay? Bye, family. I love you so much. Bye.